Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, and great balls of fire! It looks like Goose is dead. In XCOM, War of the Chosen. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking that maybe Goose is dead because of his fiery balls. Little known fact, that slut Maverick had contracted a scorching case of gonorrhea from his beard Charlie, who, by the way, don't let the name fool you, was a lady, but whose masculine name made Maverick feel more safe and comfortable sexually. That's why he chose her. But she gave him a pretty scorching case of the clap, and that infection was swiftly passed to old Goose here after Maverick finally embraced his true identity and admitted his long-concealed love for his radar intercept officer. And I think maybe it was the weight of those fiery, infection-swollen balls that caused the fire escape collapse that ultimately led to Goose's death. And somebody right now is being like, Pete, you know, I don't think that's actually how gonorrhea works. And you know what I say? Hey, don't come at me with your medical science. I don't want your stupid facts up in here. I'm blaming Goose's death on Maverick's untreated gonorrhea because if Top Gun taught me anything at all, it taught me that under no circumstances does Val Kilmer bear any responsibility for the death of a teammate. None. Avatar Project picking up a pip of progress. Val Kilmer's not responsible for that either, John Bradford. Don't try to pin it on him. Val Kilmer could have put a gun to Goose's head and shot him point blank in his skull, and you know what? Even then, he would not have been responsible for Goose's death. Even then, it would have been somebody else's fault. What are you talking about? Did it have the cure for gonorrhea? Because that's really the only thing we would have cared about that might have potentially saved Goose's life. What other options do we have here? Reduced contact cost. I like alien alloys we don't care about. I'm less concerned. You know what? Let's hit this reduced contact cost over here. Maverick, it was definitely your fault that Goose is dead. Iceman had nothing to do with it. In fact, didn't Iceman get... like, he won Top Gun after Goose and Mav washed out because Goose got killed. Yeah, look out. You stole another one of our unused weapon mods. Oh, no. It's, again, the heist of the century. The Mind Eater has hit us right exactly in our weakest spot. Boy, he knows just where to turn the screws, doesn't he?
Commander, we need to keep an eye out for the chosen.
Do we? I mean, if all they're going to do is basically break into the lunchroom refrigerator and steal our bag, I think we're probably okay. If they're snatching our lunch is the worst they can do, I'm not too terribly worried about them. Skull mining is complete. Excellent. Assign a new project. We have... oh, we have experimental ammo in the works. Do we want to do any of this other stuff? All of these things are... you know, a frost bomb potentially has some uses for us. Let's pick up one of those. And that reminds me, Lily, shouldn't you have built us a mimic beacon at this point? Like, we have the research. Yes, we do. We have the supplies as well. Good. Build us a mimic beacon. That's potentially useful for us.
What do you know about these gene therapy clinics, Doctor?
You know what I know about the gene therapy clinics, Lily? You know what I know, Dr. Ty? That I don't care. That's what I know. You guys discuss amongst yourself. I don't need to be shanghaied into this conversation. It seems like there was something we were supposed to be doing that I'm overlooking. What? It's been like a couple days since I played XCOM. I was on, took a little vacation, was out of town. Well, Captain Nick Rivers got a teammate killed and got promoted for it. I guess he's straight up just ripping a page out of the book of Tom Iceman Kazansky now. Death of a teammate? No one to stop you from taking the #1 position at Top Gun, is there? What was it we were supposed to be doing? Oh, covert action. We were supposed to do the covert action to rescue our guy? Or did we already... I don't see it, though. We do have a promotion available, which is nice. Oh, we already did it, though. That's what we were supposed to be doing, is we were actually supposed to be going to rescue our captured dude. Right. Thunderheart is in the Hoosgow, and we got to go bust him out. Well, first things first. Top secret, let's get you promoted. Reflect is not fantastic. Deep focus is it is good, though. What abilities do you have? Shadow Step is intriguing. Face Off is less intriguing.
What we remember of our lives as Advent puppets is clouded.
Well, if you don't remember it that well, do you really need to feel compelled to share it with me? It's fine. If you don't remember it, I don't want to hear about it anyway. It's like when somebody at work tries to tell you about the dream they had the previous night, and that it's foggy even for them, and you couldn't give less of a shit. You don't care about their dream to begin with, and the fact that they can't remember it perfectly doesn't really help their case any at all. Invert is interesting. If it didn't end our turn, invert might be worthwhile. As it stands, I think we're just going to hang on to our additional action points. Nick, you just came back from a covert operation, got promoted to captain. I don't see any reason at all to not just throw you right back in for another promotion. To hell with it. We're riding this Iceman train all the way. Go get promoted, son. Congratulations on the perfect murder, by the way, too. You have not been held accountable for your actions in any way, shape, or form. And Lillian Hansen doesn't appear to be doing shit, so I guess she can negate the risk that somebody else gets captured and has to do jail time, become Levois' cellmate. Let's get that started. And before Levois has an unfortunate, undesirable sexual encounter with his cellmate, let's just go rescue him. Shadow Squad. All soldiers on this mission will gain a single charge of the Conceal ability. You know, potentially Conceal might be useful for us on this one. In all of our previous, well, not all of our previous runs, but in the previous run we did last, where we had Reapers all aboard, we got Shadow Squad a couple of times, and we never even used it a little.
It looks like conditions on the ground are ripe for a quiet operation.
All right.
If we can get our people into place, they should each have concealed positions to work with.
I'm thinking we go full bore on this one, though. Let's not pull any punches. Iceman, let's get you in, and since Jim Morrison is your bond mate, let's take him along for the ride. Plus, Iceman, now that Goose is dead, you're fully unfettered, right? Maverick is heartbroken. There's nobody to stop you from seizing everything you've ever wanted. We could send Philip of Macedon. Honestly, I think maybe... I don't want to send somebody bonded here. Let's send the janitor along. Kazansky, let's get you outfitted. Let's give you some AP rounds. Those are potentially useful. Jim Lizard King Morrison... We're going to give you a med kit. It's been a while since we've done a rescue mission. I don't remember whether we have to, like, heal or carry the guy we break out of jail or whether they're capable of walking under their own power. But a med kit will be useful in case one of our actual useful troopers gets shot anyway. And the janitor, you're grabbing a mimic beacon in case we step into some, well, dookie. You can chuck that mimic beacon, distract the enemy while we walk over to the sidewalk and scrape it off our shoes. You're all about the cleanup, janitor. Well, when we fuck the dog, you're the one who's going to be cleaning that up with a nice little mimic beacon action. I wouldn't want to have to clean up after that. Bestiality? Intercourse? I don't think I'd want to be the mop-up guy after that. I'd be like, you know what? No, I'm good. Yeah, under Operation Magic Druid, although I kind of feel like druids and magic sort of go without saying. If you're a druid, aren't you inherently magical? The two are kind of interlinked. Turning into bears and making magic berries and shit. Oh, I'm gonna shapeshift into a dire boar. Okay, sure. Could you just maybe go hit someone with a sword, though, Bob? Let's power up here. Magic druid. Druids are always magical. Or, I guess they're engaging in maybe, like, promiscuous sex and human sacrifice. The other thing druids are known for. Although, you know what? That... Bradford, hold on. I'm talking about the druids here, do you mind? That druid rap, though... Bradford, shut the fuck up. That druid rap about the human sacrifice, though, and licentiousness may not necessarily be fully accurate. You gotta take your sources into consideration with that one. And our sources for most of that mythos comes from, like, the ancient Romans, who were sort of engaged in a campaign of genocide against the Celts. Pretty strong historical evidence that maybe druids were like the oral historians, sort of like shamans or medicine men or just lore keepers for the Celtic people. And Romans were sort of exterminating them methodically at the time. It seems like maybe the fact that they called the druids a bunch of licentious douchebags should be perhaps taken with a grain of salt. Okay, so there's a turret over there. Well, I'm just gonna not go near it. Is that okay, Lily? Can I just stay the hell away from it and sit over here on the edge of the zone? Picking at the corners. Like a quality relief pitcher here, I'm just going to try and work the outside edge of the plate. Is that okay?
So it is decided.
Like a quality relief pitcher or, say, a Mary Kate or Ashley Olsen, I'm just going to work the edges of the plate. Is that okay? If this one guy gets too close, though, we're going to have somebody jump out and knife him. Good, he's going the other way. Yeah, keep walking. All right, Kazansky, let's get you... How... We got to get inside this building, huh? I think we can do it.
We march toward enlightenment.
Oh, there's another turret, though.
They're patrolling this area.
Yeah, pretty heavily, and there's also a turret there that's going to be very difficult for us to slip around. Although we may be able to... We actually can't slip around that turret because it's got the whole entrance to the building covered. Is there any other way in? There is absolutely no other way in.
Yes, Commander.
Well, we got to get as close as we can. We rush the turret. We get as close as we can, we bum rush the turret, kill it, and then hope we can reconceal ourselves. It's the best I got. Can we be here? Yes, be there.
I can make it.
Jim Morrison, those tight leather pants of him. Giving him a little extra movement, you know. They seem like they'd be constrictive, but actually the skin tightness is good if you're being active and moving. We might be able to kill both of these men. Do we have someone who has Blade Storm? I need a Blade Stormer. Anybody got... You do not. Jim Morrison, you have Blade Storm, right? Okay. Here's your bit, then. You dash in here, rend this thing, and Blade Storm his buddy.
You will pay the price.
Yeah, we've been spotted. Oh, they spotted 3 of us, so the security level immediately went to 4? That seems kind of shitty. +1 focus, that's good. That means our subsequent strikes are going to do more damage. Jim Morrison is fully focused. Turret is activated. We can't Blade Storm a turret because it's not going to move, but this guy's not going to have any luck. Get wrecked. Down to 1 health. We might be able to pick him off. Depends on how far he runs. He ran into a cell. And we have somehow activated this turret all the way back here. I call bullshit. So, Iceman, you can kill this dude, right? Yeah. We need to make sure somebody can mop up the rest of this turret, though. Can you lightning hands this thing? You can. It does still have 4 armor. We're probably going to get nothing out of this lightning hands. That's actually a bad investment of our time and trouble. Let's not even burn the cooldown, then. Come wreck the turret. We did not kill the turret, though. Okay, 2 ways we could play this. 1, we could have everybody parry. 2, we could momentum swing Jim Morrison in here into a flanking position, rely on this guy to stupidly move and get Blade Stormed, and then have Val Kilmer come and kill the turret. And I think I kind of like the latter option, actually. Could you not arc lightning our own guys, though? Okay, so the turret is destroyed. The other turret now no longer has line of sight on us, so if we can kill this other guy, we don't even have to worry about getting shot. Morrison, this may seem a little stupidly suicidal, but I'm going to do it anyway. Come in here, and when that guy tries to move, you gut him like a fish. In fact, maybe we just want to clear the premises altogether. Maybe nobody parries. Are you going to be able to see? You can't see that, man. You know what? Let's try the nobody parries. We need you to be in a spot where you can't be seen by that man, though, or he's just going to stay still and shoot at you. You know what? Gallagher, you parry. If this guy, we may actually, even if he just tries to straight up shoot us, we may still get a crack at him. Yeah, we got a Codex coming in on us. All right. We may need Robbie Gallagher and a Mimic Beacon momentarily. You're definitely dead, though. There you go. A unit was killed, raised the security level. Okay, that's bad. I mean, I don't really know what we're going to do about that, though, John. So if we arc wave you, will it hit that other man? It will. It is also going to split you into 2 units, though, and that is bad. Then again, do we really even give a shit about codexes? You know what? I kind of don't. Come rend him. Along the way, it appears that we somehow spawned additional units. Because, of course, there are 8,000 guys in this fucking phone booth, because that's always the way it works. Whenever you see a phone booth, it's always stuffed full of college students. They don't come any other way. Well, we're definitely going to need to parry, and also, we're probably going to need a mimic beacon now. Pete, why not conceal? What is concealing as? Well, this lightning hands may potentially get us something now, like a kill on that codex. Or we could miss, also good. I don't suppose you can rend anything, can you? You could rend that man through the wall, but we don't know. We need this mimic beacon. It's gotta be deployed. We should try and deploy that somewhere next to the Lizard King. Like, if we have the Lizard King dash in here. No, we don't care about that, man. We want to kill this man. Because this will kill him. Then we can put a mimic beacon down right next to him, potentially. Yeah, the security level's never going away, though, XCOM. Like, we're stuck with that. So you guys both parry, and then we throw a mimic beacon. We can't actually get it next to Jim Morrison. Maybe we can get somebody to run past it to try and get to Jimmy. Mostly we just want them to not shoot at Gallagher. If they want to run past Jim Morrison to do it, that's fine. How many guys are in this fucking dump? Alright, we have parried. The rest of these guys should be shooting at the mimic beacon, though. In that they should have no choice but to shoot at the mimic beacon. It should be literally their only option. Teleporting, you should shoot at the mimic beacon now. Don't kill it. Okay, mimic beacon still grinning, which means the last hit from this codex also goes to the mimic beacon. It's a good thing we brought that mimic beacon, or we'd be in deep shit right now. We also got to figure out what to do. Okay, well, I feel like maybe we should ghost. Does ghost end our turn? I think maybe this will end our turn. Let's be out of line of sight. Well, we may need line of sight to the corpse to make the power work, though. So let's do this, then build a ghost body. You work for me now. Thanks for joining the team. I appreciate it. If you would be so kind as to go forth and kill, potentially, that would also be useful. I wonder if our ghost also has a bond with Jim Morrison. Do you think the two of them get together and, like, talk about boys and whatnot? Like, probably, right? They probably get together, talk about boys. I saw the cutest little man. It was over at the day in the food court. It was beautiful. Just a stunning, magnificent specimen of the male anatomy. We are going to parry. Lizard King. How much focus have you got? Quite a bit. You know what? Bonus action your boy over here. Because you don't have far to go. And we still need to kill this dude. So, Lizard King. You can definitely kill the Codex. We kind of don't need... Anybody can kill that Codex, though. And you've got full rend juice working. Why don't you come over here and stab this man through a window instead? He does have a friend outside, but we really just want you standing next to him so when he tries to move or run, we can blade storm his ass. Iceman, we can have you come in and finish the Codex off. Not a terrible plan. You know what, Robbie Gallagher? I want you to conceal. Can you get over here and open the door? I really just don't want you getting shot this turn.
I'm bringing the VIP to safety.
No, he's not. You're not doing shit. You're just standing there like an asshole. Iceman, kill the Codex. Ideally, if you could blow a hole in that wall and make us an exit, that would be... He did exactly what we asked, though. That's extraordinarily useful. We also just got 2 bonus points of focus. We're gonna go full parry. You know what? We wasted our conceal. Go ahead and just hack this. We're never gonna hide ever again. We just murder shit now. We don't hide, we murder. Bypass door lock. Okay, sure. Let's just go for the inside, I guess. We're not gonna hit either one of these. It doesn't matter which one we pick. You're setting us up to fail, by the way, XCOM. Your message there should just be pick which one of these you would like to not succeed at.
Firebrand is in position and the compound is on full alert.
Well, we were never gonna stop it, though. It's a good thing we're already fighting basically everyone. Get parried. And this guy should run away and then get blade stormed and die. You shot the window out so that you could cut that man in half from behind. Not the way I would have gone with it, but okay. Well, that's good. At least no more assholes can come show up, I suppose. Do we have to pick this dude up and carry him? Open this door. Are you not capable of walking? He's not capable of walking, no.
Path is clear.
Well, this really sucks.
We've been discovered.
Yeah, that's actually real bad. What's the fastest way out of here? Over this way, I guess? So why don't we come hide in, say, this corner of this cell? We did punch a hole in the back wall. I'd love to have somebody standing in the middle of that drop zone. We do have Templar Ghost. Templar Ghost also has... Templar Ghost. Come over here and rip a hole in this wall. So Templar Ghost has actually lost his ability to do anything at all. I really kind of would like those guys to maybe last a little longer. Call me crazy, but it didn't seem like he was exceptionally useful. Templar Ghosts really need to be farming kills, apparently. Otherwise, they're basically worthless. They have to kill somebody with every swing or they're gonna just go away. There is a turret down there, but I think we'll be okay. Jim Morrison's gonna start blade storming whatever lands here. It's far, but Jim Morrison can reach it. No purifier dropping out of this plane, though. This is acceptable levels of reinforcement. One crappy shield bearer and one other dude, we can handle this. Especially when we're going to get some cheap shots here out of our boy Jim Morrison, who I'd really like to be able to do 8 damage in a single swing. This coming up 1 pip short of a kill every single swing is pretty frustrating. Also, by the way, get shredded. There you go. Anything we've got left can probably kill that guy. We do not want to go this way because he's going to draw us into that turret fire, and also there are more people coming. How many enemies are on this map? We also now have 1 unit who they're getting more reinforcements, though.
More of them join the fray.
Yeah, it's actually kind of bullshit. I'm thinking maybe we just run for it. Jim Morrison, do you have a charge of concealment left? You do. Can you get into a position where you might theoretically use it? You're definitely still going to be in that guy's line of sight. Maybe here? There we go. Jim Morrison's all ghosted up. Now come back over around this way.
Guide my hand.
It's the old Fire and Fade. The Perfidious Pete special. Janitor? We busted a hole in the wall, though. You should be able to get out now. Iceman, he blew a hole in the wall. It's right there. How are we gonna... Okay, this is gonna be... Well, if that's the case, then we should just go this way. Alright, Iceman, come over here and murder this dude.
Feel the power of the Templar.
You're gonna have to go full parry mode. Iceman, see, he can do 9 damage in a single swing. I don't suppose we could get ourselves another ghost. Nope. Get parrying, and then the problem here is we're not fast enough to actually get out of line of sight.
I
Robbie Gallagher, you seem fairly confident in your abilities, despite thus far showing a complete and total lack of most ability. We still got, like, at least 2 turns of ground to cover, too, and reinforcements are landing literally every turn. What do we have here? A purifier and a priest. So not only are reinforcements landing every turn, but these reinforcements are no joke. These guys got some punch to them. It would have been nice if we could have had a Blade Stormer standing in their landing zone. They came at us. So we can probably hit one rend into that man. Shield Bearer, you better just shoot at our... You're going to shield. That's actually quite bad for us, though. Morrison, I don't suppose you can... Nope, because now they can detect you, so there's no chance that you escape. There's no point in concealing at all, then. We could hit this man and rend into you. If there's no point in concealing, then why bother doing it? How much focus you got, Lizard King? Probably not enough. You know what? You have enough to kill that shield bearer, though. Actually, no, you definitely don't, because he has... Well, you'll ignore the armor. We need 5 damage out of this to make it worthwhile. It's almost certainly not going to be worthwhile. We'd be better off to just come in, rend and parry.
I strike for my people. The veil is lifted.
So get rent. We're going to have to parry. We should be able to kill the priest and do some significant, although not fatal, damage to the purifier.
My strike surges forth.
The only other way we get out of this, we did not kill that purifier, though. Oh, we put him in stasis. Well, you're going to have to parry. There's another guy over here. If we go running that way, all we're going to manage to achieve is to spawn another fucking pod. And I still kind of feel like maybe we have to just do it, because we got to get this guy out of here. We know there was a dude over there, and he's definitely not active yet. If we go full blast, we're going to have... Okay, we got to endure 1 turn of whatever. Whatever that guy can throw at us, we have to endure at least 1 turn of it. We have no choice. No other option. We actually didn't spawn another pod. That's really helpful. Go into parry mode. This guy's going to come out of stasis. When he tries to do anything, we should rend and kill him. And then Flamethrower Boy should just buy the farm. We are going to get set on fire, though. Actually, we're probably going to get shot and set on fire. Oh, nope. There's the guy who wasn't activated earlier who has finally found his way into the fight. Shield bearer, though. Okay. Everybody's gonna kill Jim Morrison. Oh, good. We got critical, too. Perfect. Every single person is gonna shoot Jim Morrison, and now he's gonna get set on fire and die. And he has the med kit, so he can't heal himself. Perfect.
I'm under attack here.
Yeah.
This fire is getting dangerous. This fire is out of control.
Oh, and more reinforcements are coming, too, because this mission isn't stupid. Well, Jim Morrison has 1 turn to escape or die because he can't put himself out. This mission is going to have turned out to have been definitely not worth it. Well, he can medkit heal himself. Okay, first off, do that.
I'm here to assist.
This stops us from being on fire, 1. 2, gives us a little bit of much-needed health back. We could come and rend this man and kill him, and then be parrying at least one of these jerkasses. It's probably our best bet.
A righteous strike.
You're dead, gives us a free point of focus. We gotta find a way to generate a kill here with the Iceman. If you go full volt, how much? Not enough. On max damage, it might get a kill. On max damage. Might get a kill. Alternatively, you know what? Screw this, man. We're just gonna come do this. This can probably kill both of these guys. We don't have to worry how many people are gonna shoot at us if everybody's dead. Not everyone is dead, though. You got... How many fucking dudes are on this map, though? This is a little absurd. Alright, so Iceman's getting shot. The janitor at least can leave. Yeah, boy, it's been a great mission. I'm so glad we fucking came to rescue him. We could either parry or we could run. You know what? I actually, given the fact that that man is a purifier, I feel like run is the better option here. We can just go around the corner and try to stay out of range of his flamethrower. We're gonna run. Why are you still on fire, though? You used a medkit heal, which should have put you out. You should not be on fire any longer. If Iceman dies here, I'm gonna be absolutely furious. This mission is ridiculous, though. The reinforcements every single turn really is giving us no option for escape. Like, we can't get away even if we want to. You're gonna shoot at Jim Morrison, then Jim Morrison gets shot by the other guy. The only thing we can hope for maybe is a deflect here. We do have deflect. It's possible this shot may just get parried anyway. Or it could flat out miss, which is extraordinarily helpful. Yeah, probably like not any longer at all. I got double moved. You know, I was just thinking the enemy could really use some reinforcements. So is there a way out over here? Because we may just run. Like flat out run for it. Jim Morrison, if you flat out run for it, are you going to die? Well, there's a non-zero chance you die. Come stand behind the heavy cover of this forklift. It also still shows you as being on fire, by the way, even though you definitely are not on fire. I really wish there was a way. Okay, just go. We gotta run. We're gonna try and rely on our defensive abilities here to get us out of trouble, because it's all we got. They're endless enemies. Just keep coming out of the... Just keep pouring out. There's nothing we can do here. Sending me on this mission with 3 troopers who have a bonus charge of conceal, by the way, not fucking helpful. Not helpful at all. When the enemy has a gigantic detection radius and there are infinite numbers of them, the fact that I can conceal myself once on the mission, not really helpful. Jim Morrison, you gotta go. The fiery particle effect, by the way, is, I have to admit, a pretty fantastic pyrotechnic effect. Somebody should really win, like, a technical Oscar for the fact that you managed to be on fire so long without dying. We've done it. We managed to escape, but the one thing we've learned, nobody ever gets captured ever again, because under no circumstances am I doing another one of these ridiculous bullshit missions.
Everything by the numbers.
Never again, though.
Your soldier will be so very...
Shut up. Just, I'm not even gonna put up with your nonsense today. Talk to the hand, my friend. I'm putting it up, and I'm saying, here it is. Address the palm. Shut up, speaker. Dealt the most damage, most under fire. Successful shot percentage, we never fired a weapon. Made the most attacks as a dash, though. Pretty sure that one should still count. We ranked quite a few people. Our average damage per attack was 7. That's solid.
The concern you show for an ally in captivity is not a quality the elders instill.
Most of my concern is how long the Lizard King is going to be out of actions. At a meager 9 days, you know what? That's actually okay.
Glorious battle.
Our reward was our own trooper back. Operation Magic Druid feeling anything but magical. really was. I'm gonna wrap this episode up, though. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you, like me, don't believe the slanderous bullshit of the Romans and think that maybe druids were just like an upper echelon of a society the Romans found undesirable, you might consider subscribing as well.
I just wish he had lived long enough to see us fight back. To know that it wasn't all for nothing.
The only thing he actually cared about, Lily, was living long enough to see his next cup of pudding, though.
It was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win on our own terms.
He had no such conviction, John Bradford. He just really wanted pudding, and the Resistance was the only place where pudding was still allowed because the elders had decreed pudding to be decadent and not for normal consumption. Like, you only got pudding on holidays, and Dr. Shen, the elder, was like a 3 pudding a day kind of man. He couldn't live under that totalitarian rule. He's just like, no, I won't live like this. I will have pudding at every meal. Thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna go eat some pudding. I'll see you again soon.